Oh, to have the young kid problems again.
You got them older kid problems. I know Christmas was they want real shit, electronics and trips.
Listen, this
$500.
She wanted a gaming computer. She wanted a gaming desktop because we got her a gaming laptop, like I think last Christmas, and now she wanted a gaming desktop.
What's the difference?
It's a big difference.
Just like in power?
Yeah, power, space, RAM, and the laptop she takes with her. Like when we went to St. Louis, she brought her laptop with her so she can game everywhere. She is different. I was like, yo, I love you, but your grades don't really reflect.
You better get a Game Boy handheld. That's Game Boy grades, baby.
Wait, what she said? Did you get it then?
We got it.
Oh, shut up, Tahir. Why you gonna threaten her and say your grades ain't good enough for this and be like, never mind. But
you gotta get it ready for the real world. You gotta prepare for letdown.
That's not what the real one is. You don't have your grades for this. You don't have the you didn't do good at your job. You don't get a promotion.
Last president was a C- D+ average, so anything
you folded to here. You folded real quick.
I did. I'm getting soft in my old age.
You supposed to get her a big ass box with the gaming console on the outside, and when she opened it, it was a calculator. Hey,
that's just my thing. Like she graduates in March. So at this point, it ain't much I could do to like try to rectify. And she ain't a bad student. Like I think she got, it may be like all B's and 1 C, and now she's working on bringing a D up.
That's a good grade then.
That's good.
Wait, hold on. Did you say something about a D? Hold on.
You said what?
Did you say something about a D at the end?
Yeah, she's trying to bring a D up to a C.
What class?
No, you should have got her that computer. I'm sorry, kid. I love you too. But
what class was it? Wait, it depends on what class it was.
A little bit of D every now and then.
I don't know. I forgot which one she's bringing up because we went to the school and talked to all the teachers. All the teachers see her potential. It's one of those things like the kid is really good. She just doesn't push her full potential.
Apply herself,
I know that's what, and it's the same thing we tell her at the crib. But it's just like, all right, like this is her last Christmas as a kid, so I'm gonna go crazy, right? Yeah. You're an adult now. After you graduate, you're an adult now, so you'll still get some stuff, but you ain't getting the same stuff.
That's true.
We already got her set up with a job. She's gonna be working up at the studio 2 days a week. Nice. You know what I'm saying? And I set her up. I gave her a lump sum of money, and I was like, I'm gonna check this in a month. If you got this amount, I'll double it, right? And I'll keep doing that long as you are like actively saving your money. So I'm just trying to prepare so she can like once I do my you on your own, not on your own, but you know, just trying to prepare for the real world, man.
Do you remember the last time you got toys?
This is the dad shit. Dad shit is cool. I want a dad. God damn.
You know what's funny? You know what? Like aside of like just seeing how dope Farron is with the kid, what made me want to be a better dad is like being around Kev and Pat. Like Kev is such an amazing dad with his kids. I was like, man, that's crazy. And then Pat will miss a show. He will miss money. He will miss anything for his mom and his dad. Like this, we almost had to move our whole podcast around. We had bought tickets and hotel, all that. We almost had to move everything around because it was his mom's birthday. But luckily, he was able to switch the stuff around. But like seeing that family unit that he has and the love and the connection, I was like, man, I want that. And so I just started like stepping it up on my dad shit.
That's dope.
Aw, look at y'all being inspired.
Oh, I want a son and a dad. Can't get nothing.
Well, let me tell you something. I can't help you with neither one of those things because your boy is snip. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you got it. How did it go? How did your vasectomy go?
It went great. First of all, this shit is fast. I'm talking about I was in and out of the procedure room in like 40 minutes. It's super fast. They go in. The most painful part was the numbing. The niggas come in with that needle. And the nurse in there told me exactly what was going to happen. Exactly what he told me is exactly what happened. He's like, you're going to feel a pinch with the needle. And then you're going to feel the numbing go inside. And that's going to feel like pressure. Then the doctor's going to do the other side of your scrotum. He did that. And then once they did that and the doctor was talking to me, numbing went through. Slices it open, go in, grab this little part, chop the middle part off, singe it, and then go and do the other side. He's stitching it up. Now, so this was the funny part. I'm numb, but I can still feel like, movement down there. When he's stitching me up, he's going in the scrotum with the needle and he's like pulling the string up. I felt like my boss.
You felt them shake.
Yeah, because they stitch it up with the dissolvable thread, and he did that boom, 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 both sides.
See, here, did you go, hey, my balls, I'm old and my balls are long. Can you pull them up a couple of years?
They rolled it up with a crank.
You would think they would have more advanced like medical procedures for like they just put a twist tie on it. They like pinched it and then put a twist tie.
The procedure sounds like defusing a bomb. It does not sound like anything to do with the genitalia.
Yeah. Well, I ain't got no more active exploding nut, nigga. It is all dormant.
Wait, how many days has it been since then?
You got about 6 months. My sister's husband got a vasectomy and then had another baby.
Wait, how many days has it been?
Yes.
I got it done last Wednesday, so not even a week. So I was on bed rest for like 3 days. I wasn't walking and doing anything. And then Saturday was the first day I went out, I think. Yeah, Saturday. And then Sunday we went out yesterday we went out and I'm back out today. Today I had a fitting. I had a fitting today. I was trying on different clothes. I'm back good now, baby. Backed off a couple times yesterday. I was like, oh, we back in the game, coach.
Niggas, don't start ignoring my question. Were you wearing a diaper?
Nah, I wasn't wearing I had to wear a jockstrap though. Listen, I went to the Laugh Factory last night, and so I had the jockstrap on because the jockstrap it holds your nuts up, right? And I was getting terrified because I wore a tank top and I tried to wear my longest one and tuck it in. I was terrified of the tank top coming up and then my jockstrap showing that band because the band in the back ain't got no cloth.
So you wearing a thong?
It looked like thong goes in your ass. It just looked like I got nothing on my ass except the waistline. I didn't want nobody to be like, yo, nigga, what up? What you got on?
That is wild.
Oh, that's funny to hear.
Yeah, but we good now. They told me I would be down 2 to 3 days. They said no jacuzzi for 4 to 5 days. No jacuzzi, no bathtub, nothing submerging your balls in. Take a shower, but just let the water run over the water in the soap. You can't like scrub it. And no sex for 5 to 7 days. What they say, 4 to 7 days, depending on like your comfort level. And then you're good. They said no.
Wow.
They said no jacuzzi for 5 days. That was a medical.
Well, because sometimes people will get in the jacuzzi. You got it at your house. You just get in it. He said he just made sure to say no baths or jacuzzi or nothing that was submerge your balls. And then man. They said try to get out 12 to 20 nuts. And in 3 months I got to go back and drop a sample off. And if that sample is sterile, then we good to go. The crazy thing is you have to drop a sample. You got to drop a sample off, and it has to be within like an hour and 15 minutes of you depositing it. So
just do it in the parking lot.
I was just saying, I'm gonna jack off in the parking lot. I'm gonna have my screen set up.
I'll be right back.
Arrested.
Run that bitch in.
You was gonna get stone cold arrested.
No, my tent dark.
The news, I'm screaming.
My tent dark.
You cannot go to jail with sensitive balls. I don't think that is the right move for you.
You're gonna get arrested with 3 other people that were doing the same shit in the parking lot. He's gonna be tapping on windows like, hey, come on, guys. Just walking down.
We're gonna be in the jail saying, talk about what were you watching? What did you watch again?
First of all, they better put y'all at the hand washing station before any fingerprinting go down.
Yeah.
I jack off with gloves on. Y'all good.
What? They should just have one of those at the receptionist, a hand wash station, before you even say anything to anyone.
We're not buzzing this door till you wash your hands.
Like, don't sign in yet. Don't sign in yet.
Well, this seems like a perfect place for us to go ahead and jump into today's first episode. This is the first filming episode of 2023. Everything you saw before this, we had already previously filmed. We got a very special guest in the house. We got Kanisha Buss in the house. And of course, we got the OG squad. We got Lulu Gonzalez, Pat Cloud, Meg Scoop, and of course, some to hear more. Let's go ahead and jump into this first topic right after this.
It's a new year and a new you. So give yourself a fresh start with MyBookie. Whether you bet to earn or to make the games more exciting, MyBookie gives you the most for your money with their redesigned deposit bonus. Just use the promo code SQUAD, SQUAD, on a deposit for $50 or more to receive a cash bonus instantly to your MyBookie account. Using this bonus is simple. Bet your deposit amount just once and you're ready to cash out. It's no strings attached with MyBookie. Bet on the NFL, UFC, or play for a share of a big cash prize in the weekly online blackjack tournaments. With so many brands to choose from, you need a platform that makes it simple to bet and win, like MyBookie. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. MyBookie.ag. Use promo code SQUAD, SQUAD. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
First topic of the day, we have, would you rather find out you're in the Matrix versus discover aliens made you?
What would I rather?
Would you rather?
Matrix all day.
Well,
Matrix.
we already know we're in the Matrix.
Wait, why? Matrix is scary.
Wait, what do you mean? Like, what part of the Matrix? Am I like waking up? Like I took the whatever pill and now I'm waking up?
You discover, just like Trinity and Neo, Morpheus, that there's these landfills full of humans, and they're creating our reality is augmented. Everything is fake, and we're just asleep, and they're just using us for
right. But hold on, listen to what I'm saying. Am I like still in the Matrix, meaning it's still the augmented reality? And I find that out, or am I like when Neo, like when he woke up and he
slimy ass?
That's a good point. That's a very good point, man.
What part
you find out because you wake up like Neo, but then you could be put back in.
Oh, so I'm in like the actual, like, it is grimy out here. It's
but you get put back in. But you go back in knowing
go to Zion. Zion was reality.
Because we're like, so now this is what I need. Now that I know the truth, I want to be a millionaire. I just, set up my own thing. Can I do that?
You know what? That's a good point. So no, Meg, what you said first, you wake up, you find out the truth, and now you're living in Zion. Because if you can go back in, it's like, nigga, who wouldn't want to do that?
Yeah, so, Zion was popping though.
The alien.
No, it wasn't. Zion was musty. It was musty.
Hella musty.
It was dirty.
First of all, the food was bad, and I can't deal with that. So I'm already finished by the meal.
The food was nasty.
Them niggas was eating cold oatmeal. They was eating cold, watery oatmeal on the
and wearing Yeezy, Gap Yeezy.
I'm winning right now. I feel like I'm there.
But what's so wrong about aliens finding out aliens made you?
Because they're smarter, they're more technology advanced. Their gaming cubes are probably off the hook.
But that's something that has to come with that. You can't just find out, aliens made you, then what?
Well, no, hear me out. For people that are like super religious, who've believed in God their whole life, and you believe there's a higher power, you've been praying your whole life, you dedicated your life to this and this believing, to find out that you were made by aliens and like you're a science experiment. There is no meaning to life. There's no greater or bigger meaning.
No. You can't say it's no meaning to life, because there are aliens in real life, and God created every planet and all the aliens. So you would just have to expand that God made just more than you. So
in this scenario, there is no God.
You can't take away God in any scenario, TT.
I don't get
Hold on a second.
I don't get it.
Then you could say the same thing about the Matrix scenario.
Yeah.
Well, the Matrix one was there was we were living in harmony with the aliens, but then the aliens got smart and they took over. That's the Matrix. It's not like Terminator. There is no God. The Matrix just ruled the planet.
It's always
aliens. It's aliens to hear.
So wait, we are test tube baby. We don't have alien parents.
Yeah,
because I'm trying to be like homeboy from what's the movie with the I Am Groot? He got a half alien mama or daddy with a mama, and that's lit. Star-Lord.
Oh, Star-Lord.
His dad was a god, and his mom was a human.
We were science experiments. Science experiments. That's what happened. Like Pat said, with test tube babies from the alien standpoint. Okay,
I'm down.
Everything we thought we knew is a lie. All right. And when we see aliens, that's somebody walking by the fish tank and they just checking to see if humans are still alive.
That's
That's
I'm
it.
going to the Matrix. That's too much. I'm going to the Matrix.
Nah, Matrix
I don't
is
see
scary.
nothing wrong with that. I'm sure.
Matrix,
still
I
don't
can
either.
upload and learn kung fu. I'm going to the Matrix.
But that's scary because everything is just a computer and everything that you know is fake. The
That's
alien
life
way,
now.
at least
Instagram.
at least with the alien way, you get basically you were dropped off and raised by your parents.
No,
Yeah, I mean-
so your parents ain't your parents.
All humans are humans. It's just that human race was created in a test tube by aliens, and we were assigned.
Oh, I thought it was just us.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
I thought
They're
it was
watching
just
this
us.
big podcast
No.
right now. I'm
It's
here
everybody.
for it.
Oh
I'm
man,
still
I thought
trying
it
to
was
see
just
the
me.
downside here. I don't.
Yeah,
see
you're
it.
not really proposing a downside. It's just like,
So we
that's
were
now
created
you're
by
from
aliens.
aliens.
Okay, so then if you're saying there's no God, then
There's no such thing as no God, Meg. There's a God in both.
no. I'm saying
Well,
I
that's what
believe the
Tahira's
Lord is real
saying.
and ever present. But
So you gonna
I'm
live
just
with a
saying
world
that-
of no God, Kanisha. That's where
That's
you
not
gonna
true.
be.
There's no such thing. Just because TT doesn't believe doesn't mean I don't believe.
First
Hold
of all,
on,
the fact that you call
hold
them
on. I didn't
TT
say I didn't believe it. This
is
is just a
real.
No,
scenario.
no,
Kanisha.
for the aliens. The
I
aliens.
just, I need you. I need everybody take a breath.
Nuts slip.
Take a
You've
breath.
been called TT, and I don't know about that right now.
Listen,
Like,
first of all, Kanisha's the only one that can do that. That's number one.
Sorry,
Number
that's
two,
happened 13
Number
years.
two, Kanisha, this is a hypothetical, fictional situation. Okay, I definitely believe in God. I'm just saying, in this hypothetical situation, the aliens are the higher being. That's all.
but you said there was no
So there's
God.
an alien God though. There's got to
There
be.
has to be.
Lulu, I'm saying that for her. Okay, I'm saying that for her. Don't
But
tell
you
her.
Hey,
know,
the
God
alien-
hear you.
low-key,
And
the
God
alien
hear you
version is the
hypothetically
Jesus
not
story.
claiming him.
Lulu.
We talking about the Jesus story anyway. Aliens dropped him off. I think I'd be down with that version.
Aliens dropped off Jesus.
That's what happened. If another culture wrote it, it would basically be described as that.
Yeah.
So if I'm just so happen to be the alien, link
That'll be a
between-
wild thought that the aliens like wrote the Bible as like a manuscript for us to like treat each other, and they
And we
just
just-
created the image of God and the theory and the thought and all of that. That'll be a wild. That'll be some wild shit. Y'all saying that's not that bad, but if you found out everything you thought about life and religion and the higher power, and all
Wow,
of
there's
that
a
was,
show called Ancient Aliens that actually says that we are derivative from aliens because we are descendants from
What I
beings
say.
from another planet that came here. And when people saw it, they were like, oh shit, they came on a ship, look like a cloud. And then those are angels. So,
And they were basically just like, so how's the manuscript Bible thing going? And he was just like, they're all fighting. They're literally all fighting.
they're like,
again,
cool.
again.
They took that book so many ways.
Oh, shit.
He didn't put anything in there. What chapter was fighting? It wasn't.
But it said, you said. On page, Job said it. So
Yeah.
we just said, cool.
Niggas,
Some people are pretending to be the only ones that can read it. Some people are saying, if you don't do this, I'm gonna do this. It's a lot.
they've actually made multiple versions of it. They took it and made multiple versions of it.
You remember James? Yeah. He has his own, he did his own spin on it.
That is so funny.
James took
James
it
did
and
his-
ran.
James did his own spin-off.
James took it and ran.
So wait. So what is it called?
James.
What is it called now? What is it called? What's James' version called?
King James version.
Wait, this nigga named himself a king?
It's called the James version.
Wait, James that used to mop the floors is calling himself King James now. Okay.
You can have hella wives now. He did a whole bunch of stuff.
And that's like, you know what?
Did a
Let's just
whole
start
bunch
over
of
and pour
stuff.
water all over the fish tank. Call it a flood. Let's start over.
Someone called James in here.
Someone called James in there.
James came in like, no way. I was bullshitting. I was just playing.
Oh.
Oh.
Y'all, question. You meet God, are you gonna ask him why he let slavery happen?
No, Jesus, have some respect.
I gotta ask, like, once we get cool, once the banter starts, we joking a little bit, I'm like, so slavery, you just saw this and
You know, he probably got asked that question.
yeah.
You think so?
That is true. He probably got to ask that question a lot.
Slavery wasn't the first. Even in the Bibles, they said that people were enslaved. So we definitely weren't the first, but still, dog. I got
there's different generations of the same question, man. Like,
right, because the American slavery was 200 years, but the one in the Bible was like 400.
Yeah. And then you got the Holocaust, then you got the Armenian joint, then you got some other joint.
Yeah, there's too much stuff to ask.
Old boy from Belgium who was way worse than everybody, was chopping off all the hands. They still sell Belgian chocolate hands right now.
That's what they like. He like, man, no more questions, bro. No,
he's just gonna pull out the Bible. He's just gonna pull out the Bible like, thou's not question God. This is what we're not doing. We're not doing that right now.
It's just some dude walking around giving a full disclosure before everybody asks a question. Please, no questions about genocide. Please, no questions about.
There's racism. Too many. There's too much stuff to ask.
Take everything out your pockets. Pull your Bibles out now.
Please, no autographs. He is not signing pages 1 through 17 anymore. That's Genesis.
Why y'all talking? Y'all talking about the past. Y'all dead. Who cares about all that? Show me where all the fun stuff is.
You're not even supposed to be up here. Look at this shit you was doing. How you gonna ask me about this?
Right.
You was doing everything I said not to. So you
better be trying to get in good.
Everybody in heaven, you can read their biography and you know what everybody did, like every little thing. You see them walk through heaven, you're like, oh, you's a wild boy.
Like these public records.
The only thing I would really want to do, and I saw a movie on, I forgot what the fucking movie was, but you get to check your past lives. I want to see who the hell I was in the past lives. Like, I felt like I was maybe cool. Like a warrior or something, like in one.
I can see that. Like, I can definitely see you being a warrior, Lou.
That's what I feel in my spirit.
I'm replaying my own life at least 30, 40 times.
Narcissist.
There's some flashbacks.
Why wouldn't you want to?
Why would I want to watch the shit I did already?
Nah, fuck that. I'm having watch parties.
Angles. You can get stats.
You can have a watch party.
What if you found out in a past life you were just like a rabbit or something, and you're like, wait, what?
Oh, I'd watch that. I'd watch that even more times.
No, because you probably was a rabbit, Pat.
They be having a lot of sex, those rabbits.
Oh yeah, pass a rabbit. Pass a rabbit.
That probably was a rabbit. No.
What? I was a black rabbit.
I can always tell when somebody talked to Pat, like when they've talked to Pat before. I'm like, yeah, I would invite him out tonight. I was like, yeah, we got this, this little night we do. It's me, my boy Pat. They be like, Pat Cloud? Yeah, I know Pat. I was like, this nigga right here.
That doesn't happen.
It happened 3 times, Pat. 3 times. I'll send you the pictures after this, bro. Look at this Pat.
That doesn't happen.
Right? I belong to the streets.
Wait, hey, we're talking about rabbits.
Exactly.
It's the arts districts, but it's still the streets.
I belong to the cage.
Let's put it to a vote. What y'all going with? Y'all going with the Matrix or y'all going with the aliens?
I'm going with the Matrix.
Aliens.
Aliens
is more interesting.
Yeah. What? I don't know. I love the Matrix so much. I kind of want to go with the Matrix, but Zion just looked no.
It's dangerous
to me.
Aliens.
Y'all bugging.
I'm going with aliens too.
It was a bunch of black people dancing half naked.
It was not a whole bunch of black people.
You don't remember? I'll send you the part.
We were still a minority in Zion.
No, we wasn't. I'll send you the part. You don't even
Everyone just had dreads. Everyone just had dreads because there was no shampoo.
And no clothes.
That's right up your alley. What are you talking about?
There's
You're already there, Pat. Look at you.
Aliens have it on that one. We're gonna jump into this next topic. right after this.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. When you're at your best, you can do some great things, but sometimes life can get you bogged down. And I know you may feel overwhelmed at times, like you don't even want to show up to what you want to do. Working with a therapist can help, and it can get you closer to the best version of you. Because when you feel empowered, you're more prepared to take on everything life throws at you. And trust me, I know I have been through my fair share of wild experiences these past few years, and therapy was much needed for me to keep me grounded and keep my mind right and keep me on track to stay focused just in life and to just still reach the goals that I want to accomplish. So if you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/squad today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com/squad. SQUADD.
Next topic of the day, we have: would you rather eat deep fried roaches versus possum stew?
The stew. I can't eat.
Versus what?
Deep fried roaches, and this ain't just like one roach. It's multiple cockroaches, house roach, all of that. Deep fried roaches versus possum stew.
Deep fried roaches, and I'll tell you why.
Oh my gosh.
Bugs are already blowing up in certain parts of the world for being nutritious, so we know it's safe. Cockroach milk is going to be next up if we run out of regular milk. They're
That's
already
hell to think about.
They're already milking cockroaches.
You act like there's no nuts. There's plenty of nuts you can make a milk out of, Pat.
Well, I'm just saying in terms of animals. Look it up. Look up cockroach milk.
You don't want to go to Zion, but you gonna drink cockroach milk.
Wait.
I can't do
Get out
that.
of here, Pat.
Think about this. When you fry anything, it becomes a little bit better. Frying stuff does make it better. It'll be crispy, and there'll probably be some type of roach dipping sauce that'll make it all worth it. Okay. Possum stew, if you look at a possum in the face, there's no part of it that looks nutritious. It doesn't look tasty.
The head ain't gonna be in the stew.
First of all, what
You
y'all
don't
know
You
is
can
they
just
already
take the
make
meat out of
possum
possum, make it like a beef stew, put that shit over some rice. You bugging.
Yeah, and they
Literally,
already do,
he's
y'all.
bugging.
They already do that, y'all. In especially in Dominica, there's what is that?
Where's
It's
Dominica?
one of the animals that's like a possum.
Right
That's
next
like
to
a
Costa
delicacy.
Rica.
Like that's the regular stew.
What is Dominica? Where is
Twin
that?
of Dominique.
No, Dominica. It's a Caribbean island.
And they eat possum on purpose?
Yes, they go like find it.
Oh, well,
Kill it, make
Man, I
it
feel like you
stew, and
just looked that up.
apparently
I feel like-
amazing.
I feel like
They
you
make
just
it out.
typed in possum stew and you looked up where they did it and you getting all of these.
Yes,
facts
it's
like
called
that.
Manitou. Yep, and that is my fiance has
Roadkill.
had that plenty and said it was amazing.
That's roadkill.
That shit.
Possums
No,
are
it's called
nasty.
Manitou, and you go hunt it, you shoot it, you make a stew out of it.
I'm saying what Pat said. Like that's the first thing I thought about. Like deep fried anything be fire, right? It don't even matter what it is. I seen deep fried corn, deep fried butter, deep fried turkey legs. I had
It's
deep
still
fried
gonna
ribs.
look like a cockroach though. It's still
Nah.
gonna be the same shape, and whatever
if you
it
put
die
enough-
in, it's
Go
gonna
like
be
this?
You gotta put enough batter on it, right?
It's
Just pop it like
gonna die
popcorn
whatever
chicken.
way you fry it. It's gonna take the shape.
Cockroach, it might be fire. They might look like potato wedges. You might
I'm
dip them
allergic
in
to
some little
cockroaches
ketchup.
anyway.
I'm
allergic to
terrified of roaches.
cockroaches?
I can't do nothing with a roach. I had a chocolate covered grasshopper once, but a roach, there's something so I just cannot do roaches. They give me.
Wait, how was that, Kanisha? How was it?
You know what? It was okay.
See, there you go. You halfway there. You more than halfway there.
But I'm not
I'm
eating
about
no
to
roach.
just hold on. I'm about to just dead this for y'all right quick, okay? For all y'all asthmatics on here, cockroach droppings and shed skin contain proteins that trigger allergies and asthma attacks in some people.
I
got
told you.
asthma.
That's gone when you fry it though. I ain't gotta worry about that shit when it's fried.
It ain't, it's not. It's still there.
How many animals shit and make asthmatics wheeze a little bit? Yeah, you just
So you
talking
just
about they
gonna be
boo-boo.
wheezing. Your throat just gonna close up because you just sticking cockroaches in there.
I got
No, not
asthma.
they
I'm
boo-boo.
good.
They boo-boo.
What if you bite a cockroach and it was a pregnant one and then all the little eggs shoot down
Babies
the
in
mouth?
your mouth?
No, it's fried.
It's gonna be
No,
fried.
and then look, it says these proteins can linger in your home even longer than the feces themselves, remaining dangerous for years after the roaches themselves have gone.
It's fried. All that is
so you're
gone.
eating fried droppings and fried shed skin, fried
droppings,
protein,
fried babies, fried
allergy.
pregnant cockroach. It's all fried.
You can catch something from any type of dropping. You making it seem like cockroach dropping is the only. Ain't nobody out there just eating manure because that shit is
we
gross.
not eating.
You
But that's
are
what I'm
now
saying.
when
You
you eat
can't.
them
You can't
roaches.
take how you take feces out of a cockroach to fry it. You don't. Which means you eating it to hear.
It turns to feces when they get rid of it, man. And so then it's still processing.
Right.
I'm sorry.
What if he shit when he about to get fried and it gets stuck in the batter?
Yep.
He's
He's dead already. They not gonna fry him live.
Man, girl, he ain't butt before, girl. That ain't nothing for him.
Hey, we're not talking about cockroaches being good. We're talking about it being better than the option. We have to talk about what possum stew isn't soup. That doesn't mean you can just drink the broth.
No, possum stew is an actual dish. That's what I'm trying to say. Ain't nobody eating no fried cockroaches, but there's people that are really eating possum stew as a regular part of their daily. Like that's a real meal.
It look like beef stew. Ain't gonna put
and it
the
looks
head
so
and tail in
good.
there.
That do not look like
they eat
it's
it in the South a lot. Raccoons and possums they eat down south.
I was watching a Diaz family Christmas, and the people that came over, she was like, "I'll make you a possum pot pie," and it was like, "Ooh," but she's like, "My mama make it," and so it's common. So I trust that white woman's possum pot pie.
Hey, let me share my screen.
I was just about to do the same thing. Hold on, let me.
Oh no, you do it. You do it then. You do it then.
Okay.
This do not slap. It's do not slap.
Oh, wait.
You about to just put a picture of a possum that's on a plate. That is not.
Oh, you saw that picture. Listen, you saw that picture there.
That's
so,
not a stew to hear. That is like a like somebody put a possum on a skewer and then like roasted it. That's not a stew. You gotta cut it up, you chop it up, you put the meat up. That's what it looks like.
That's still what you eating though. That's still what
that's
you eating.
That's not a stew.
No, that's not a stew.
Why does it say possum stew?
Go over there to that little brown.
Oh, that's worse.
Those are not
stews. Yeah, none of that is
here.
Stew.
Go over to that bowl that has the brown, look like gravy and stuff in it.
Yeah.
That's a
there
stew.
We go.
Here.
I can eat that.
That's what it is.
That don't mean it's good.
Stew.
Just because we found one decent picture. Hey, go to the storybook that says possum stew to the far corner right.
Good. That look like a regular old.
Can you type up fried cockroaches?
Yeah, let's see what they got.
Those probably look terrible.
Damn, I spent 3 years alone building a what? What did you spend 3 years alone?
You start
building?
typing real fast so we can see them previous lookups.
I already see it. You spent 3 years alone.
No.
Yeah, that just sound. That looked bad too.
That looked.
Look like they got different flavors.
Hey, I might change my answer though.
Where's your dipping sauce now, Pat?
Hold on, wait.
Where's your dipping sauce now, buddy?
Hey, the ones in my head were panko breaded.
Look at that. No, bruh. No.
And then you know how they legs be having like a little hair coming off of it?
Hey, that ain't fried though. That ain't fried though. That's just regular.
No.
I'm sorry, Kanisha. Kanisha's over there going through it. She could not.
No. Give me the stew.
Yeah, I think I might have to go with that stew too.
All right, I call cap on myself. I take the stew too. Ooh, that was bad. That was bad.
Fucking skin is crawling. I get.
They still have personality in the face.
Listen, I was picturing them being like breaded and deep fried.
Y'all was picturing chicken strips. That's your
that just looked like they was sauteed. That shit looked like sauteed spinach. I don't want that.
Yeah,
I don't want to see it.
Those were roach chips. Chip roaches. Yeah, I'll do the stew. That's horrible though. I can't imagine what possum smells like when it's cooking.
It smells like a regular meat.
Like
It
meat.
don't
You don't know, man. You just
Yes,
know
I
somebody
do,
you know.
because I'm telling you, like my whole fiance's family is from the islands, and they make this stew as a like that's regular.
You've seen
It
that in
doesn't stink.
person?
It's not weird. It's like it's only weird to us because that's not a common animal that we eat in the States. But it's not.
Have you
In
tried
New
it?
feel like they eat
Zealand,
it in the
have
South, though.
like it's
They eat
normal.
it in the South. In the
I eat
South.
that-
That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel like
It's not.
they eat
It's
it-
not
they
weird like that. It's like deer. If you're gonna shoot deer and eat it, then you would shoot a possum and eat it.
You tried it?
I haven't tried it yet because I will though when I go to the islands because they make bomb Manikou stew.
Man,
apparently,
you just smelled it once.
no, it doesn't. It's just we don't eat it here. It's weird here, but everywhere else is cool.
I feel like they eat it in the South. I feel like they would
do.
definitely eat it
Probably.
like
I
Alabama.
told you the white woman said she made a possum pot pie.
Yeah, they eat it down south.
She was in Alabama.
it's probably really
Possum
good.
pot pie. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Shut up, y'all eat butt and talking about y'all want to eat no possum.
I wouldn't eat a possum's butt. I think that's more along the line of what we talk about.
Are we done? Can we move on? Oh my God.
Kanisha is going through it, yo.
I can't. I'm about to bite this Lulu cookie I got sitting over
No.
here. You're not.
Oh my God, that was good. Yeah, I would definitely. I'm going with possum stew on that one.
Still,
Possum
baby.
stew.
Possum.
All right.
here.
Kanisha, what you going with?
The stew.
I can't even think about it. All right, well, the possum stew has it on that one. Yeah, it's probably for the best. We're gonna move on to this last topic right after this.
When I was younger, I ran my credit score into the ground without even realizing it. By the time I needed good credit for things that I even wanted, I was in over my head. When I heard about Kickoff and how easy they make it to rebuild your credit score, I wish I'd known about it sooner. Kickoff is the easiest way to build credit fast, whether you have no credit or want to boost your credit score. Kickoff is the #1 credit building app that has helped over 1 million people take control of their credit. You can apply in minutes with no credit check, no hidden fees, and no interest. Plans start at just $5 a month, and every on-time payment you make with Kickoff is reported to the major credit bureaus. When they see healthy habits, you see a happier credit score. You can even set it to auto pay so you can build credit without even thinking about it. Kickoff has also been praised by big-time names like Forbes and NerdWallet as a smart way to build credit fast. With a 4.9 out of 5 rating in the App Store and over 44,000 rave reviews, you can trust Kickoff to help you get ahead. It's time to take control of your credit so it can't control you. So what are you waiting for? Apply right now in minutes at kickoff.com to start building better credit. That's KIKOFF.com to build your credit score without the lift. Start today. Kickoff.com.
Would you rather own a farm alone versus be like entry-level pirate?
Pirate or pilot?
Pirate. Arr.
Entry level pirate.
Yeah, so
I
like
love
you mopping the decks, you gotta pull the sail, you gotta clean up all the shit.
But you are gonna get a verse in if a song breaks out. They always go to the nigga that's bopping.
But you are also the one that dies first if the ship gets taken over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that you the first one to catch scurvy. Mm-hmm.
No, that's you can get all the shine then. That's when you find out that the whole ship finds out you know karate, you all the way up the top of the crow's nest. And
No,
then you
with
save
scurvy, you at the bottom of the ship next to the
Wait,
room.
Right.
And a hammock.
Scurvy.
When did I
No,
get
or
scurvy?
you could join. Yeah, you could join the other team though because they really want to kill the leaders. But you're like, yo, I'm gonna just come with y'all. I wouldn't even fuck with them anyway. So now
You said join the mutiny?
I was just mopping. Anyways, they make
I was just mopping.
I was just mopping. I know all their secrets.
Man.
So if I have a farm alone, do I have a full farm? Like, do I
You
have
got a
cows?
full farm, so you gotta tend to all the animals, you gotta do all your crop picking, you gotta do all your harvesting, you gotta do all the planting, all the milking, all the collecting
How
of
much money
eggs.
do I make?
A lot.
You do make
You make
money.
a lot of money.
I make a lot of money?
You're selling locally, but it's a grueling job.
How grueling? What time I get off?
Like you wake up at 4 a.m. and you get off. Well, you gotta get off at sundown, right?
Get off at sundown, but I mean that ain't like you still like if something happens, like the horses get out or something like that, you still got to tend to that, and it's just you.
And I'm single?
Wait, is there at least like a
that's what
another
just you
farm?
means?
What about like the neighboring farm? Do they have like a hot daughter my age?
Yeah, is there like a local handyman who always comes by to check on me, make sure I'm okay?
Nah, town is 30 miles away. Town is 30 miles away.
That's not that long.
You have
This is
all
30
you have
minute
all
drive
the
in the
tools.
pickup.
Oh, I have all the equipment, like all the state-of-the-art farm
Yeah,
equipment.
because if
It's
you
just
have
me.
all the equipment, because I used to want to farm when I was a kid, so and I used to take my
That's
sleeping
easy.
bag and plant stuff in the grooves. So this is kind of exciting.
I know, like every time he says something, I'm like, "Oh, that sounds like fun."
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
not
don't
fun.
know, man. It sounds like fun, but when you got to get out there and do that shit every day by yourself, that shit.
That's
become-
called work to hear.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean-
so work is
You have a strong
typically
back.
for the typical person. Work is one thing. It's a routine thing that you do over and over. You go to work, you check your emails, you submit paperwork, all that type of stuff.
Boring.
But this is getting up and feeding the animals and collecting the poop and then harvesting all the
Whatever.
crops. and-
You know what?
It's like
Tahir
you
don't
can
want to
go
do
to
this
the-
because he like, man, I ain't trying to feed the pigs the slop. I'm trying to eat the slop.
He gonna eat all the goat food. The goat's gonna be like, bruh, again?
He gonna eat in the truffle with his homies. Like, this good. This is for us. I made this for us.
All the pigs dying because you eating they slop.
He dressing up the pigs in overalls like him. Like,
Dressing
It's
the
like a
pigs
fun
in
life.
overalls.
They all his different friends since he can't talk to nobody else. What's happening, Larry? What's
I
the
can
hand?
do it.
wait, do I get to go to the farmer's market and like I'm the shit there? And like there's a cute ass black farmer on the other end who sells honey.
It'd be called the Lose Market. The Lulu Market. What you got today? What you got today, Lulu?
Got these
Corn.
eggs.
I got corn.
That's so
I
cute.
hate
Carl.
Damn it, Lulu. We need protein. Stop bringing corn. Oh, wait. Would we have to kill the animals and stuff?
Yeah, that's
No.
part of it. You'd have to do your own
No.
slaughter.
Oh, not necessarily, because you might use
Hire
them for
somebody
milk.
for that.
Tahir.
I'm rich. You
No,
said.
you sell them to the slaughterhouse. You don't do it in house. That's two totally different jobs. You
Okay.
sell it. And
Yeah,
Let me
that's,
tell you,
it depends on what your
Kanisha,
farm
if you
is.
if you have chickens and cows on your farm, you have to know how to do that.
That's
Yeah,
different. That's
no,
chickens.
you
and
don't.
that's milking a cow and collecting some eggs.
Yeah, but what if you want a steak?
you go to the farmer's
What
market.
if,
and buy
oh, what
one
if you
from the guy
don't
who
eat
already
steak
chopped that
here?
shit
I
up.
don't need a steak. I'd rather have
I
milk
sell
from
my
the
cows
cow.
to the slaughterhouse, like Kanisha said.
Yeah.
I get my coins, and they take care of the rest. I go to the farmer's market with dairy and fruit and vegetables and shit. That's my lane, okay? I just sell meat on the side for the profit, okay?
Sell meat on the side. That's right. And the plot twist, the farmer that has the hot daughter, he runs a cow farm. So I can go through, exchange my beef to her. She can slide me some beef, and then boom,
Boom.
Two beef
Meat for-
patties.
meat for meat.
Yeah. And then that sexy ass farmer at the farmer market, he sell honey.
Hell of a meat
So
grease.
we can corner the market on honey and dairy and fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
So me and him, we gonna get together and he gonna come over to my farm and then
Oh,
we
y'all
can combine
trading
farms.
honey, huh? Mhm.
That sounds like holes. And that's where the excitement comes in. Then the white dad comes downstairs. He's like, "I told you to get your black ass away from my farm." Like, woo! Running, jumping the fences.
Was that you running?
Yeah, he was out of here too.
I just fucked your daughter, nigga.
You just see dreads in the farm in the distance.
Eyes are happy.
Your daughter likes the filet mignon.
Come on your farm.
Oh,
Wait, what was the
Oh,
other
man.
option?
the other option is be a pirate, like entry level.
Hell no. I'm gonna
That
go
sounds
to this farm
dangerous.
and meet my husband. And
Are
corner
there
the
any
market.
real pirates anymore?
No,
Yeah.
in this scenario, you would go back in time.
What time
Nah.
period?
Yeah,
Right.
you
Hey,
talking
there's still
about
pirates.
Time period.
Jack Sparrow, nigga, Jack Sparrow. Like ain't no luxuries. It's a real
Nah.
pirate ship. Ain't
Oh,
no Wi-Fi,
not
no
the
cell
Disney.
phones.
Ugh.
No, not the Disney ones with the damn Jolly
Yeah,
Roger
all
and
of
the
that.
Black Flag.
Yeah,
No,
all of
these
that.
are
Bathrooms.
hardcore African Somali
Nah,
pirates.
nah,
That's even
not
worse.
them. Not them. Not
What
them.
I'm
I'm
not
talking
about
about
to do is be on my
old
period
school
on the
pirates.
sea
Nigga,
ship.
Captain
No, I'm
Hook.
just not gonna stand on the farm. There's no way. Women go through too much to just be at sea like that. Our
I
body.
ain't having my period on no shit.
I feel
Yeah.
real.
That's true. That is
That
true.
is the
That is
worst.
gonna,
Okay.
you know, the seasickness ain't no chocolate. Ain't,
No.
I'm gonna be crying.
How
I'm gonna
did
be
they cook on
cramping.
the ship?
Nope. All the food is just sitting in old salt barrels. Don't
Ain't
nobody
no
got time.
pads. I gotta use a
Right.
loincloth. No, I'm cool.
Yeah, you can't even do that to here. You got high blood pressure, so you can't even eat that food on the ship.
No.
Right?
And they don't brush their teeth, and I can't do it.
Oh, pirate ships are probably nasty and
They're
musty.
so
Yeah.
dirty. I'm not
Probably-
going on there.
And then
Probably
you
after
sleep in a
2 weeks.
hammock.
And you gotta be they gotta be pissing and shitting in buckets and just tossing it
Yeah,
off the side of the
yeah.
ship.
And where
Oh.
do you wash your hands at?
Pirates
You
do not
don't.
wipe. They don't wipe either.
You gotta
And the
remember,
sanitizer
people didn't start
supplies.
washing their hands, I think, until 18 something, when there was an incident. Everybody was like, what? Everybody keep getting sick. And this woman was like, oh, what if we washed our hands? And then that was a game changer. Because
Well,
women
you
go
have
from
to
the bathroom
understand too.
and
but-
go in
Right.
the kitchen and start cooking with their dirty ass hands.
They probably looked at
Well-
their hands. They're like, I have shit all over my hands. This is probably why we're getting sick. I just made you guys all soup.
That's what happened. Check it out. Google it. It's really what happened.
And
it
it's
was like, why
brown.
we keep getting sick? And it was like, let's look at the kitchen.
That was Betty soap.
Betty soap. That's her name.
And I'm pretty- I'm pretty sure when pirates when they're not around wenches and they're out at sea, they start fucking each other. I'm pretty sure, and that's just off the tape.
Of course.
What do you think that
Wait,
peg
why
leg
would you
is
think
for?
that? Where is that at?
Pirate booty, they all come back sick. Come on,
I
Yeah,
thought that was the name of treasure.
that's booty.
Hey,
Booty
get
treasure.
in some treasure,
Booty
baby.
juice.
Gene treasure. They're getting that denim treasure off the coast.
That's why they be saying, aye, right there, Captain.
1848.
Aye.
Aye.
Peg leg. They had peg legs and all that.
Mhm.
Peggy, where do
Yo.
you think pegging came from?
Niggas really didn't start washing their hands until like 1848.
I told you. You think I was
Damn.
making shit up? I be
Gross.
smart sometimes.
You gotta understand, Europeans didn't even take baths until the Moors got over there and showed them how to take baths.
And then why did it
Person
happen
was
to here? Wasn't it
Somebody that
because
took
it
a
was
bath 2 years ago.
I can't skim through it that fast, but it's
You don't like to
that's
read.
wild as hell just to even think about. Like niggas really wasn't out there
I
washing
told
their hands.
you. I
Wasn't
saw
washing
on
hands for a
Drunken
minute.
History.
It's
Wow.
a lot
Well, I
of
mean-
people still don't wash their hands.
True.
Hey, when was the sink invented? Because that also plays a big part. Because if there wasn't a lot of sinks around like that, I don't know how often
There
I would
wasn't a
have
lot of running water back then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How
they
you- how
had
you
to
supposed
put
to
it.
wash
You
your
know, you
hands?
don't see when you like watch old school movies. They like in the 1800s, they had this little like white, I don't know, jug of water, and they would pour it into like this little
A
basin,
basin.
and that's what
Okay.
you would wash your hands with.
They still do that in Mexico right now because when we were there, they have just the little things, and they were still doing that in
Does the
Mexico
sink-
right
It says the sink was invented in the early 1800s. So
1800s, yeah.
there was a smooth 40 years where they were just looking at the sink and they had dirty ass
But
hands.
no, but you also gotta remember, a lot of homes couldn't afford
Niggas was
to
just
have a
rinsing.
sink.
Right.
Niggas was rinsing off
Just
meat but
because
not
it was
washing their hands.
invented,
now.
homes
A lot of
wasn't
people didn't
having
have
that
running
shit.
water.
Just like
Yep.
when the fridge came out, a lot of homes didn't have the fridge. You had to be rich to have a fridge, an
Yeah.
ice box. Excuse me.
Mhm. Niggas
Yep.
put that shit
You had to have
outside.
money back in those days to have shit like that.
I
It
ain't
was
going
like,
back
oh, you
there.
got
Well, these
running water.
farms got running water, so that's what my ass is gonna be. Is on the
You
farm.
gotta
Well-
remember when niggas first get electricity, they was like, yo, you got light inside the house? Like, what? I don't
Mhm.
got that.
Wild.
Look at that. We just got
Right.
candles, my guy.
Yeah,
And
or the
lanterns.
lanterns.
Yeah, chandeliers made of candles. That's like, who's lighting that shit every night? Like,
Right. Who got to get up there on the stool on the
And you gotta think about, you got like the whole house. Like, my God,
exchange all the candles.
Niggas was going through a lot of matches back in the day, my boy.
I was writing this movie that's in the 1800s, so I had to do a lot of research on what was going on, and I was flabbergasted. I was like, there's no way. There's no street lights. Like, how you get home? You riding horses on cobblestone?
How'd the horses see? How do we expect the horses to see?
They had a
horses
lantern in the middle, and then the
horses was just blindly running and taking people where they needed. Them niggas didn't know what they was doing. They was just running. They just had no steering wheel, just drive.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I was watching this show on Hulu called Kindred. Y'all, like basically, it's really good, but like it's a lot. It's triggering because the girl goes back. She's Black and she goes back into slavery times, and every time she go back, she got to stay a little longer. The problem is, like, when you think about it, like how you said what?
Why would she keep going back to slavery?
No, I don't want to give it away. It's not that she wasn't trying to, I'll just say. But like every time she would go back, she had to stay longer. So she had to get like more acclimated to like slavery times. And when you think about like what they didn't have and like the knowledge you have now, like trying to go back in time is just insane. And it was slavery. So, you know.
Anything before GPS blows my mind. The fact that there would just be like, where's the next town? That way. And you're like, okay.
Niggas was really traveling. They was doing road trips with big ass atlases and maps and all of that.
I mean, TT, why are you? So did we. You said that like
when I was driving on my own, I was using MapQuest. When I started driving, I was using MapQuest. I'm talking about like with my parents and uncles.
No, you wasn't to hear. You was over there pedaling with your feet using StoneQuest.
StoneQuest. At least MapQuest had a satellite's help.
MapQuest was not out until when? Because we started driving around 16. It still was. I don't think MapQuest was out then.
Yeah, but I wasn't driving out of town when I first started driving. I was just driving around. I didn't start going out of town until I was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
On my own. And at that time, MapQuest was out. That's 2000. That was 2000.
How did we know how to get places?
You follow the street sign.
I used to follow bus routes from when I used to ride the bus. So
you mean before?
Well, I'm saying like if you had to go to somebody's house, did you ask them for the directions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember that time period. That's what I'm saying. Hilarious. Like I can't remember.
She's like, hey, how do I get there? I don't know.
Yeah, like you go down to Jefferson, make a left on Jefferson. It basically is your friends with a MapQuest, and you write it down and follow it.
Hell no.
Or they give you signs. They're like, I live down the street from the Chubby and Tubby, so you know how to get to Chubby and Tubby, and then you just go up the 2 streets. You know.
But if they said left, instead of right once, you would never get there.
Oh man.
And then you would have to go to a payphone and call them from a payphone.
Payphone or a gas station. Niggas used to literally just stop at gas station, like, hey, how far am I from such and such?
Yeah.
And like, oh, you're not far at all. You go down this way, you're gonna make 2 rights and then the left, you'll be there. MapQuest came out in 1996, Kanisha.
Damn, did it? Well, I didn't know about that shit till 2005. So
yeah, it came out in 96.
Hey, when did Streets drop? I always wondered that. Like at some point it was dirt roads, and then somebody was just like, we need a little more. And then Streets, like at some point, Streets just came out.
And then back in the day when they first came out, they were all level. I think it was a Black person that came up with the idea to make the streets a little arch so the water would run to the side and the streets wouldn't flood.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, random Black person.
Well, they didn't use that shit down here in LA because it's raining and everything.
Y'all forget there was just regular ass maps. You could just go to the gas station and buy a map. And you go to map whatever route you on. If you use Route 95. My dad used to have us on used to go to Florida. Just get a map. And you
latitude, longitude, the stuff they used to teach us in class. I don't even think they teach that no more. But we had to learn map reading in class.
That's useful as hell. I cannot read a map at all.
They said paved roads.
America's the greatest country because you have signs that go everywhere. He's like, you can't get lost. Just read the freaking signs.
Yeah. Paved roads started far back as 4000 BC. That was like stone roads, all of that.
Yeah, you gotta watch. Man, I'll send it to you. There's these documentaries about these Egyptians, and they showed like they made the first roads. Like it was buried under some bullshit. There's like you can see the first roads being built in this Egyptian.
It was like Ezekiel Avenue.
And you know, like in some countries, they don't like I just realized when I went to Jamaica in September, that like our hotel didn't have a number. It was like the name of the hotel and then the street that it was on. And I was like, wait, what is the address? And they were like, look, when you get there, you just tell the people like what hotel you're at. They know, and you tell them what street and they know where it's at. And I'm like, but how? Like, how do you know? There's a lot of hotels on the street.
When I was in Panama, I was driving and I was asking because my cousin was drunk. I'm like, yo, give me the address. I put in the GPS. And he just put Colón, Panama. And I'm like, nah, bro, what's the address? He's like, it don't work like that. Just get there. And I'm like, but where's the address of the house? Calle Primera. Nigga, that's First Street. What else? Like, there's no address.
What else?
So I just put in
like,
that
how do y'all get
GPS
mail
Colón, Panama, and that
delivered?
was
Like
it.
all this stuff.
That's what I said. I'm not being the mailman. I'm done day one.
Let's put it to a vote, man. What we going with? Own a farm or entry level pirate?
Farm.
I'm going with farm too. All right. Well, unanimous with the farm and unanimous with the possum stew. That's 2 for us on this episode of SquADcast. We want to thank our special guest, Kanisha Buss, for pulling up as always. And shout out to the OG squad. We got Lulu Gonzalez, Pat Cloud, Meg Scoop, and of course, I'm to hear more. We'll see you next week on a new episode of SquADcast Versus. Peace, guys.
Hey, y'all.